earlier than I usually wake up, but I've been up for around an hour. I just did some English work, as you would have seen, but now I'm going on a walk, and I definitely underdress because it's like 13 degrees and I'm freezing and I'm in a jumper. So hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So seeing as there is a demand, I thought I would put my pre-film content on hold and film a week in my life with online school, everyone's favorite. So I have a really exciting announcement about this video. It is actually in collaboration with Amy Lauren, who is a fellow Sydney-sider and one of my favorite YouTubers. So she's actually making the same video, but you'll be able to see more of a work perspective. So be sure to check out Amy's channel and her video, which will both be linked in the description. And please subscribe to her channel. She's been such a big inspiration to me, and she's been so supportive and like a YouTube big sister. So definitely subscribe to Amy's channel. I thought I would just share my vision for this week. So last week I took it slow. I wasn't really emotionally stable, but I was just merely functioning. So I took it slow and I didn't really have the grind mindset. Last week my mindset was just to focus on small goals and overall getting through the day. I wasn't really trying to push myself in any way, which I think was a really positive thing for last week. This week I am attempting to fix my sleep schedule by simultaneously filming a 5 a.m. morning routine. So I did actually wake up at 5 a.m. today, but I didn't really wake up because I was already awake. I didn't get any sleep last night. I did some English work and then I went on walks, so I would call that a pretty good start to the day. I'll update you on the whole sleep schedule situation. So this week I do want to get a lot more work done than I did last week. But it goes without saying that obviously mental health is my priority. But I do know that I have a 2-week break after this week, so then I can take it slow. My current mentality is work hard, play hard. So I think this week's going to be a grind week, and the next week I'm going to take some well-deserved rest. So today I do have quite a bit of work that I want to get done. I'm a little bit behind with my English work, so I'm going to catch up on that. I'd like to just smash through that and get it all done. I also have a few assessment tasks to work on, but I also have some materials that I have to prepare to do the assessment tasks. I also have to venture out today to get deodorant, multivitamins, and a few grocery staples. So I will update you on that, but for now I think I'm just going to continue with the English work that I was doing and hopefully knock it out of the park. So I'm aware that I haven't updated you in a while. It is currently 5:45 and I feel like I've been flat out all day. I've spent way too long on English, but I feel like I'm trying to get a point across, but I feel like I'm not putting it into words properly. What do? You use more words, so that took me forever. I wanted everything to logically flow, and this is only an extended response, so perfectionism is winning today. I also caught up on some geography and history and commerce work, so it's been a very content heavy day, but today has been really productive. My phone died, so I let it charge and then I just didn't film anything else. But I can assure you it was a very productive day. I also went to the shopping centre to pick up some essentials, which I will show you now. Hi, editing Dominique interjecting once again. I just want to provide you with a story time and hopefully some comic relief. I went to a naturopath and she told me to avoid gluten, so what do? Buy oat milk. I'm a genius, I know. I found this organic oat milk that didn't have canola oil in it, so I was like, I also got some deodorant because that's an essential. Another thing I'm looking for is natural dry shampoo. I think a Cure makes one, but obviously the ones that have aluminium in them aren't the best for you. So the final thing on my agenda for today is to start transcribing my essay for a YouTube video that I'm going to film tomorrow. So I'm going to work on that. As you can probably see in the corner, I have a candle lit. I'm going to remove my makeup, take a shower, and I'll get ready for bed. And then obviously I will see you tomorrow bright and early. Also, excuse my dreaded appearance. I'm dead on the inside. Cool. Tuesday, so I unintentionally slept in until 7, which was nice, but again, I didn't mean for it to happen. So long story short, I woke up at 5. I turned my alarm off. I thought I can't get ready until like 5:45 because I leave when the sun rises, and I obviously don't want to be out when it's like pitch black in the morning, which I woke up at 5 on Monday and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get ready, I'm gonna go. Pitch black, I wasn't going to leave in that. So I cozied up in my bed with a book. I thought, you know, I can make this productive by reading Breakfast at Tiffany's in my bed, and I fell asleep until 7. So because I only woke up recently, I haven't been on a walk, which I definitely need to fit that in sometime today. I'm thinking maybe around 11, or otherwise I'll just go on an afternoon walk. So today I'm tutoring online. That's happening at 10. Before I have to tutor, I'm going to head out just to pick up the mail and also grab a coffee. I might get a protein bar for breakfast. I'll have a protein bar and a protein shake. A personal goal for today is to film a long-awaited fast fashion video. So I'd like to get that video up by tomorrow. Now, if it is up, then I will link it somewhere on your screen. So in a break from schoolwork, I like to start editing that, because obviously if I'm trying to get it up by tomorrow, then sort of needs to be edited. Also, I want to start editing this video as well, because I really need to work on gradually editing than just doing it all in one sitting, because that is so strenuous and such a long process. Those are some of my personal goals for today, and then obviously I have some schoolwork to do. I have some more English. I have like a pile of books here, and I usually declutter my desk, so only what I'm using for the period is on my desk. But I think this is a good reminder. It's like, that's what you have to get to. So, but first, coffee. So we'll just go through this structure just so you can properly understand. We'll work on actually implementing the structure in another lesson. But for economic, what we're basically looking at is how does it affect the economy? So do you think having green spaces, do you think that positively affects the economy, or do you think taxpayers pay for that green space? Because when we're talking about the economy, we're talking about either a plus or a minus. Who's actually funding the resources? Yeah, taxpayers. So you can talk about the short-term deficit that it does have on the economy, but how people's well-being and sanity is so much more important, because then they can thrive at their jobs, thrive in their careers, because they actually have access to these green spaces that can allow them to de-stress. You can talk about how students can go to parks, and if there's tables that they can actually access, that they can sit there and get their schoolwork done. Obviously not in these current circumstances. So I would teach you like how to put in practice, and we'll practice using the acronym and how it actually looks physically rather than in theory, which we're doing right now. We'll revise it because it's something that, you know, you can learn it, but then actually putting it in practice is a very different thing. So I just wrapped up with tutoring. I've set my camera up to film a video. So I'm going to be filming the fast fashion video right now, and then hopefully I can get started on editing that. Obviously school is the main focus, but it would be great to also get that video all done today. Now my family is currently out, so I'm going to take advantage of that and use this time to film the video, because my brother has autism, and to say it gets pretty noisy around here is definitely an understatement. So I'm going to take this time to film this video and get some schoolwork done. So I'll see you in a bit. actually managed to get the video exported and uploaded, so I'm going to put that live tomorrow. I'm really happy I managed to get that done, but I've also been super productive in terms of schoolwork. I've been doing English work for like the past 3 hours. I had a bit of English work to catch up on, so that's what I've been doing, and I also did about an hour's worth of history work. So I've done quite a lot today, but I'm going to go and take off my makeup and have a shower and get ready for my bedtime routine. So I'm going to do that and I'll see you tomorrow. Hi everyone, so it is Wednesday and you can probably tell from the lighting, but it's a bit later than my 5 a.m. start, but for good reason. I was watching back some of the clips I got for my 5 a.m. video and I just didn't like it. I didn't vibe with the video. It felt very half-assed, and I think that's because I was filming 2 videos at once. So we're not going to be doing that for a while. Also editing some of the clips from this video from yesterday, and my under eyes were purple. I think you can look a bit too fake, like if you're all just one color, and I don't really bronze or contour, so I never ever wear under eye concealer, and clearly that got the best of me yesterday because my under eyes were purple. So I don't think my body agrees with the whole 5 a.m. thing, so I'm not going to do that for a little while. I think I'll refilm that video maybe at the start of next term, but for now I'm just going to let myself wake up and fall asleep when I can, and getting 9 hours is the aim. So we also went on a walk and got a coffee. Work. I finished writing out an analysis of a poem, so that's all typed up, but before I write that out, I think I'm just going to go and make myself a protein shake for breakfast. Cheers! Also, I know this looks like coffee. Fun story time. I put my mason jar in the freezer, and glass freezer. I didn't really think that anything would happen, but I took the mason jar out of the freezer and the bottom was smashed, so I have not bought another mason jar, but that's why it is in my coffee reusable cup. Truthfully, it's not even a problem because with this whole coronavirus sitch, I'm not allowed to use my reusable cup at cafes, which is devastating because one of my goals this year was to actually not use a single disposable cup, and that was well and dandy until COVID-19 struck us. At least I'm getting use out of it. So I'm just gonna finish this and then get started on writing out my English work. I think I have another poem that I'm also meant to do, but the great thing about today is that it is a 3-period day, meaning I don't have a heap of work to do. Wednesdays are my favorite days, and being home, they're one of the only days I feel like I actually have leisure time. So has anyone else found that they're actually doing more schoolwork at home than if they were at school? The nice thing about having a school bell was there was like an indicator to move on to the next period of work, and now I am my own indicator. And yes, I have my diary, yes, I have my time schedules, but if I feel like I haven't done something to the best of my ability, then I'm going to spend another 15, 20, 30 minutes on it until I like it. So that's definitely a downside with this whole online schooling situation. You probably wouldn't believe me, but for a protein shake, this protein shake is surprisingly good. I was going to buy the Vega Life all-in-one protein shake, but I actually bought one. Actually, I will not be disclosing nor recommending the brand because upon further investigation, I found out that they are owned by Nestle. And if you don't know about the whole Nestle baby genocide scandal, then I would highly suggest that you look into it. Being a B Corp and all, being owned by Nestle is a deal breaker for me, and I will not be supporting that company again. I will be trying the Vega all-in-one protein, and I will update you on how that goes. And it's vegan and it's chocolate, and it actually tastes like something. There are so many chalky protein shakes. I think mainly that's whey, and when I found out I couldn't do dairy, whey protein was no more. But this, I will put a picture on the screen so that you can reference it, but I feel like we're doing a random chit chat segment, but I'm sort of here for it. Okay, now for some English work. those clips, but I have literally done 3 pages notes for 2 poem analyses, and I'm going crazy, so thank God that's over. So again, I'm super sorry about the lighting. I have absolutely no idea what it's deciding to do outside. As I said, I've just finished up with my English work, but I'm going to endeavour to have a long maths study session. I'm going to start maths tutoring because, as I have previously referenced, it is my worst subject. I am failing miserably, but obviously now with this whole situation, maths tutoring is out of the question. And I've thought about online tutoring, but I don't even understand maths when my teacher's explaining face to face the first time, so I don't know how I could possibly understand through a screen. I need someone alongside me, seeing what I'm doing and like correcting me. I don't think that's the most viable option. Also with maths, I find I work better with long sessions opposed to short bursts, so I can go over concepts multiple times and drill it into my head. I don't want to say I've been letting my maths lessons accumulate, but I have. I've been letting my maths lessons accumulate so I can sort of tackle it head on. And I'm going to put my fast fashion video that I edited yesterday, I'm going to put that live at 1 o'clock. I really like the way that video turned out, so definitely give it a watch. I had to take out a clip I put in because it got copyrighted by BBC, but it will be in the description. A few of the documentaries are referenced, but I wasn't able to put any of the clips from the documentaries directly in the footage, which I would have liked to do so that you can get a better understanding. And these are heavily produced and researched documentaries opposed to my opinions. I try to include as much factual content as possible, but obviously it's coming from my stance and a bit of a bias. So definitely check out the description if you watch that video and you do want any of the resources that I mentioned. But I'm going to get down to doing some math. I don't know how this is going to work out. I think I'm going to do some like YouTube, what's that name? The guy who has the really annoying voice and he's like 50. It's a lot later. That's because it is. I am just now realizing I know a lot less than I thought I did. That's great. And the worst part of all of this is that it seems that these concepts are relatively easy to grasp, just not for me. Made this list. This is all of the maths work that I have to catch up on. And how much do I understand of it, you may ask? Zilch. I've come to the realization that I'm going to need gradual 2-hour studying to get this, and I have to drill it into my head because I've been at the area of circles and sectors, which should be relatively easy, but I've been at it for 2 hours. So, also, I'm really on edge and shaky, and I don't like it. I'm going to do more maths, and I'll update you soon. I'm making coffee in aims that it will somehow help my memory retention. This is when I truly recognize that I'm an addict, because I'm justifying coffee as a tool to help me learn maths. Also, I want to show you the sunset because it's really pretty and it makes me happy. And on one hand I feel like I'm getting somewhere, and on the other hand I feel like I haven't made much progress for the time I've been at this. It just doesn't work. It's not logic to me. Also, don't mind my hair. It has a mind of its own. I don't even know what it's doing at this point. But I think I'm going to work on this again tomorrow and retire for the evening. I'm a bit infuriated at my own incompetence. I truly miss the days of financial mathematics where everything just seemed logical. I'm going to have a tea, have a shower, and do some editing for this video. now past 2 o'clock and I haven't really been able to check in with you today because I've been doing hormone testing. Basically, I saw a naturopath like a week ago and my body has been pretty indicative of some problems with my hormones and producing too much cortisol. So the naturopath suspects that that might also have something to do with my circadian rhythm. So long story short, I've been doing some hormone tests today, and to be honest, it's a pretty grueling process. But aside from that, we did some grocery shopping and then I've also done some editing. I also worked on some of my science work that I have to do. I still have a lot of work to catch up on, but I'm going to revisit my favorite subject, maths. Runs, and that is how you know it is the last day of the school term. I'm going to try and keep it down because it's like 11:02. I have just been going over some of the math concepts that I was trying to teach myself today, and I definitely have a lot more work to do, but I feel like I'm making progress, so that's really great. Before I was feeling quite a bit defeated, so this is more of a positive tone. So I think I'm just going to edit for a little while and then I'm going to have a shower and go to bed. Because I don't have school tomorrow, obviously I don't have to wake up super early, but I still want to have a relatively early start, and I do have a few goals that I want to achieve tomorrow, so I'll keep you posted. So it is Good Friday and I just finished up filming a get ready with me segment of another video, but it's actually pretty chilly, so I think I'm going to change out of this and into something else, and I have a few errands to run today, so I need to actually go out and get a few things, so we'll update you on that. So it's like 2 o'clock and I just got home, but I'm going to show you some of the things that I picked up. So in the move, my other blanket went missing, so I just got this one. I paid $9 for almond butter because I have an obsession. And then I was in the chemist. I had to get a script filled, so while I was there, I got bath salts and this body scrub, which I'm really excited to use. I'm going to be using both of these products in a video that I'm filming today. So I'm going to end off this vlog here. Overall, I think that this week was really successful and I got quite a lot done. But seeing as it is Good Friday, I'm going to take the rest of the day to spend with my family and also to work on the other video that I am currently filming. So I hope you have enjoyed seeing this week in my life. If you would like more content like this, then let me know. Because we are in lockdown indefinitely, I would be more than happy to film videos like this when school resumes. So let me know in the comments. Thank you again to Amy for collaborating with me. If you'd like to see her video, then it will be linked in the description. And if you did enjoy this video, definitely be sure to subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in my next one.